Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to come to your office.
Same here, sir. Thank you so much for coming.
Can you tell me something about your background? Like, what was your education and how you started?
So, yeah, I'll just give you a hint how advocacy
Yeah, that's
came in my mind. It was back when I was in 8th standard.
8th standard, my goodness.
So, I am a daughter of an advocate,
Oh.
but that didn't push me to be in the field. So there were many of the TV series going on about advocacy, and I'm very curious about why, how, what is the reason this is happening, why the laws are not changing, and kind of the person who always had a question mark. So yeah, since then there was a thing going around me that I need to be advocate, and that is the right thing for me.
So you decided?
I decided in 8th standard itself that I want to be an advocate only.
So you decided when you were in school itself?
Yeah. That no other ways, being advocate is the only way.
Your dad was advocate?
My dad is advocate, and he always motivated me. He never forced me to be the one.
Okay.
He always gave me the options that you can do this, you can do that, pursue CA and everything, whatever there is. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do. So in 12th, there are certain exams you need to give, and then you can take the way. But I was guided my father that take BCom, see what the actual commercial laws are, what the actual accounts are. See what is practical aspect, and then go for a legal thing. So I completed my graduation with a motive that I just need to see the things from the advocate's point of view, and not just a graduation. And then did my graduation. Now it has been 8 years I am practicing advocate. So I completed my LLB in 2017. Before becoming the advocate, I was working with my father, then came to Pune. Then rest is something I'm enjoying till.
So once you became advocate, did you find any challenges?
Lots of challenges.
Like what was this challenge? You're already from the family of advocates, so.
Yeah, so being the second generation advocate is a blessing, I'll be very honest. Because when you're a fresher, you don't know about basic things. So being here, I can just say that I'm blessed with certain facts of the advocacy. Challenges are law keep evolving itself. And when law is evolving, you need to be upgraded. And being a lady advocate, again, it's a challenging. Because people expect you to be very serious kind of things, and they have their own picture of an advocate. So cinemas are doing their good job by pushing the advocates, but that is not reality. So that social lacuna is affecting a lot, but yeah, overcoming it over the years now. So at least I can say the people who are availing my services, my clients, can say that they have a relevant advocate who will tell them whether to do it or not. It's black and white and never grey.
So did you practice with your dad?
I did.
For many years?
Yeah, I did. I learned a lot of things from him. I was about 3 to 4 years in Nagar. Practicing in Nagar, not a typical court practice, but also real estate practice, private clientele practice, and learned a lot of things from him. And then I came to Pune to complete my masterate. Recently, I also was awarded by my college for securing 10th in the university. So in Pune University, I ranked 10th.
Wonderful, congratulations for that.
Thank you. So after 5 years, I just observed. So for us, I'll just give a thing that for advocates, it's not compulsory to have a masterate degree.
Yeah.
So just LLB is
LLB is good
sufficient.
enough.
Yeah. but it's your choice if you want to pursue your masterate. So I wanted to do it in a proper manner, observing what would be my interest in. So I took the degree in 2023, which is after 5 years of my LLB. So I have a practical experience that helped me out with my education.
Okay.
Now I am thinking to pursue also the PhD part.
PhD. So what is the any particular specialization you have?
So I am more into corporate and real estate laws, commercial laws, which is IPR, that is Trademark Registration for the business owners, then copyright for the people who are writing things and are artistic in a way. I also have an background of real estate from my father, which he taught me very nicely. So, real estate RERA practice. Litigation, yes, being an advocate, litigation is always the part of your working culture, but it's not the only part of your working culture. So, anytime the client requires my services, I'm there for them. And I also mentor startups. So startups is a very vague line that people don't know what it is, and I help them out to understand from where they need to start. Because once a startup start their business, it's not that they can continue it. Many startups fails within a month, or let's say 1 year, very short time. Because they don't follow all the things that are provided by government and the compliances. And therefore, I started a free mentorship program for the startups, where every Sunday I mentor one startup to their legal requirements. I tell them whatever is required, free of cost, is just serving to the society. Because when you learn something, you need to be humble, and being in the noble profession, you should be rather humble.
Right. So, apart from that, what else do you do? So, I think you're more involved in corporates.
Yeah.
What kind of problems do you face over there? How do you help the corporates?
So, corporate is a tough task to crack. They require lots of services, but again, in corporates, they have their own legal hierarchy. To reach the optimum managerial level becomes sometimes very difficult, and for that reason, I always ask for the connects that are the decision makers. Because the services that they want to avail is the decision that will be made by the board of directors.
Right.
So that is something I think over a period of time also I'll be overcoming the challenge. But yeah, the services and working culture with the corporate is very particular because they provide everything properly. They have their a structure way of getting work done, which helped me to have a timeline. Because when you're working with corporates, you have to be in timeline. You are answerable to key people, and then you need to do work properly. And then there is a kind of satisfaction that I have delivered the work within time and the clients are happy.
With the framework.
Yeah, time is very important.
You're also in the POSH.
Yeah. So
how does that come into your profession?
So POSH, first of all, it's prevention of sexual harassment of women at a workplace. This was before the law was the act was enacted. So now it is Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act. So we are kind of people who know Act and other allied acts. One day I was just wondering, and this is because of one of my professors. She just told me that you need to take a POSH training for the IC, that is internal committee, which is within a company who is formulated. I said, I don't know anything about it. I am not certified trainer. She said, no, just deliver it. I have confidence on you. You can deliver it. And that is where I started delivering the POSH training. And then I learned that mostly people are not aware about what is POSH.
Yeah, most of them wouldn't know.
So they think only when there is a 10 employees, then POSH get attracted. So it is not so. If you are at home and a female is coming to work at your home,
Okay.
still POSH get attracted.
Okay.
But people are not aware about
Nobody
this
is
fact.
aware.
No, they think that only 10 log.
Corporate.
Yeah, it's only for the companies.
Yeah.
But no, it is not. So if you're a small business owner, also another myth is that it's only for the women and not for the men.
Okay.
The law itself is bias law, but it covers all the aspect. It's harassment we are talking about. So that is where I started with POSH as an awareness campaign and not as earning source.
Okay.
I'll be very honest to it because I also give the train the trainer programs, which is I train the people to become the POSH trainer.
Okay.
So this year I have a criteria of delivering the POSH to maximum at least 25 companies or the business owners. I sometimes also deliver a free POSH training where the budget is very minimal. It's just an awareness campaign. So it's just to create an awareness that your working culture should be something that your employees should feel safe.
Safe. So this is applicable for men.
Yeah. So any kind of harassment, first of all, law does not explicitly says that men is included, but the term says any kind of harassment.
Okay.
So so this is something taught to me by my professor that there was a picture made and said ki law and society, if they are working together, then a society can be a good picture. It's not कि law आगे भागेगा या society आगे भागेगी, दोनों को साथ में जाना है. So if we want to bring a gender neutral society, we need to incorporate some things in the policy itself of the company. And law won't say कि तुम men को बचा रहे हो, तुम गलत कर रहे हो. So you need to be neutral at some point.
Yes. So men also taken care.
Rather, I think they should be taken care of because the society, the way it is going,
It can be other way around also, no?
it's mostly many a
Men
time.
can also get harassed by the female colleagues.
And it is happening.
Yeah, it happens.
Because if you are seeing the working culture these days and society is changing. This is the way how the world is made.
Yeah.
Things go around. Every person in the world face some kind of harassment. Just it's the person don't know that harassment is going on. So if we are sitting and we are talking and walking about a person, just say something, we are just saying masti हाँ दोस्त है अपना चलेगा. But again, if we are taking consideration in the atmosphere of the company, it amounts to harassment because of this activity the person is not able to work, deliver the things properly and faces any kind of depression, then the company would be liable. So it is considered as an harassment.
It's something which needed people to know because they are not aware of it.
Awareness is something we need to create.
Right. Good. So anything else you would like to say to my viewers as far as your profession goes?
I would just say don't peer to the advocates. I always say during the meetings also, I am a friendly advocate and so do many of the advocates are. This profession is also changing as per the need of the society. Approach your advocates, approach your legal consultant within the time frame. Once the things are done, then we do only the first aid part first. But if you are thinking like same goes with the diabetes, right?
Yeah.
If you are facing a diabetic symptoms, then you need to go to doctor before you have a huge Right. So same goes with the law. Before the stage comes where you are facing lots of trouble, come before making a decision, just go and consult the advocate whether should I do or not. You can take your decision. No one will stop you from taking the decision, but at least you know what you're doing, and that will save you from a major losses.
Yeah. So that was nice talking to you, Shalini.
Yes, sir.
So it was wonderful insight about, especially the POSH, because many of them don't know that.
Yeah.
how it works, people do not know. So that would be a good insight for my viewers.
Yeah. So anytime any person requires any assistance, you will find information on the government websites.
Okay.
You can just go around and search what it is. And if not, then people like us are always there to help you out with your problems. So do not fear to approach the advocates. It's not only me, but also many people are taking this awareness very seriously. So just approach any person who is taking POSH training and have just an insight, a basic insight.
Yeah, that is very good. That will always help you to take a right decision.
Right, yes, sir.
Yeah. So thank you, Shalini. That was wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Please do like, subscribe, and watch.